Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zilla. If you're watching today's video, well, I hope you're having a great day, and I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Today's topic is something that I struggled to understand until, honestly, quite recently, and that's to pursue your passion project or side hustle while still staying committed to your 9-to-5 job. If you're anything like me, then you probably have something that you do outside of work that you'd like to make more of a full-time thing, or at least something that can bring in a little bit of extra income. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want extra income? Another thing about that, it's super important to have another piece of income coming in, especially in today's day and age. We live in a pretty shaky economy and job market at the moment, and having another form of income could not only soften the blow in the case that you're out of work, but it could also keep you afloat in a scenario that disaster happens and say you're out of a job for a few months or even a couple weeks. Before we fully dive in, I'd like to talk about a personal story of mine. Earlier this year, I left the job that I had been working at for nearly 3 years due to a multitude of reasons. I didn't do much planning, but I knew I wanted to quit and find another job. Luckily for me, I had managed to save up a pretty sizable amount as a safety cushion to where I felt comfortable leaving. Fast forward towards the end of the time that I was unemployed, I realized that I needed to start creating another source of income for myself, just in case another situation like that occurs. Then I wouldn't feel so much pressure, as well as I wouldn't have to deplete all of my savings. I was thinking back on that the other day, and that's definitely what spawned the idea for this video. Anyway, that's enough yapping for me. Let's dive into some key points of the video. Okay, we're gonna jump right in with the heaviest hitter, and that's to use the funds from your 9-to-5 to help pay for any expenses that may come up while pursuing your side project. I think this is the most obvious but also most overlooked advantage of having a 9-to-5 while pursuing a side project. Imagine if you didn't have a stable form of income that could help grow your side project. It would be a million times harder. Having a regular paycheck that you can budget out and reliably count on receiving is crucial when starting out a side project. There's so many random expenses that can come in while you're doing something, say YouTube or trying to start your own business. And I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, a side project doesn't automatically start bringing in cash flow. So having steady cash flow, not only to put towards your side project, but also to keep paying the bills is crucial. You definitely don't wanna jump into something without planning out at all any type of expenses that may come up and then sink before you can even try to float. That last point kind of goes hand in hand with my next point, and that's not to stress. You still have an income. I know personally I've felt in the past like I was in a hole and questioned why do I even continue on with whatever it may be that I'm trying to accomplish at the time. Well, if I could go back and give myself this piece of advice, I would, but I can't, unfortunately. However, I can give you guys this advice. I think it's important to take a step back and realize that you're gonna be fine even if your project doesn't start bringing in money overnight, let alone a whole year or so. Keep your head down and keep grinding till you see the fruits of your labor. Because at the end of the day, you still have a job and income. I think this next point is something that I find to be the most beneficial when working on, say, YouTube videos, music, or just general tasks that need to get done outside of work, and that's building smaller stepping stone goals that get me to where I want to go. With this, I actually mean to physically write out each major goal, accompanied by smaller goals that you want to achieve while going for your major goals. I feel like this strategy has helped me in many ways. It's hard to find time and motivation to work on projects while maintaining a full-time job and relationships, but having goals that you can consistently mark off each day, week, or month while you're on your journey to achieving your main goal is so rewarding, and it can really take a load off of your brain. A good way of creating these stepping stone goals and actually sticking to them and accomplishing them is to create a plan. I want you to pause this video right now, or you could wait until the end, and go and write out at least 3 goals that you want to accomplish by the end of the month or even this year. Underneath those goals, I want you to write out a subcategory of small things that you can get done to help you achieve those big goals. Write out times and days that you can dedicate time to these goals. This method is all about feeling good so you don't overwhelm yourself by putting a bunch of to-do stuff on a list that you can't actually make time for. My last point that I kind of want to touch on is develop skills that you can bring over to your side project from your 9-to-5. I think this is an often overlooked advantage of working a standard 9-to-5. You can really hone in on just about anything while at work, whether that be customer service skills, team building skills, relationship building skills, or really anything that your job is based around. I worked in the customer service field for a while, and I still do to a degree, and I feel like the most important thing that my last job and current job have taught me is good communication skills. So whatever you may be doing right now, try to pick it apart and learn something that you can carry over into your side project that can help improve it. Well, those are the main points that I wanted to go over with you guys in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with all future uploads. And before you do that, let me know down in the comment section below how you're going to, or if you already have applied some of these to your life. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and as always, peace.